Well, at least you'll be able to find the clock hopefully.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. We mentioned this in our staff meeting, and she was just like, she looked like a deer in the headlights. So alternating dumbbell snatches, guys. Jump it up overhead. Both heads of the dumbbell touch the ground, up overhead. Right, we're gonna hit 24. Then we're gonna grab our barbell thrusters. We're gonna do 24 barbell thrusters. If we don't have a barbell, we can either do single dumbbell goblet thrusters, so held in that goblet position to up overhead, keep it nice and light. It should be a lightweight one that you can move consistently. No more than 2 sets for that set of 24. And then if we finish that work, we're getting back on our machine or back on the run and hitting it again. So same movements for all 3 rounds. Start with your machine or cardio piece, and then we move into those alternating dumbbell snatches, and then into those thrusters. And then
Morning.
if we finish it, we get back to the machine and go through it again. Any questions about 4th down? By the way, those were some super cute pictures, the birthday pictures there, Charlie.
She hated those.
Yeah.
We barely got any photos because she was screaming the whole time. But that's okay. The ones that we got were cute. I sent them to Chad and he's like, she just looks sad.
Oh well. They look nice.
Yeah.
Pretty pictures.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Any questions about anything in the workout? We all ready to rock? It looks like you guys are chomping at the bit. No? Yeah?
Good to go, I think.
Good to go. All right, then let's get to our mindset, guys. Mindset from Scott Adams. Remember, there's no such thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical end. No logical end. So basically what he's saying is that you just never know when you do something kind, what the ramifications are going to be from that, or what the results are going to be. You hold the door open for somebody, you let them in traffic, you smile at them, wave at them, whatever it might be. That person might go on, and it just kind of builds and builds and builds from there, right? So the act of kindness you do doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be a big over the top. It's not about the magnitude. It's just about doing it and getting it started and being genuine and doing it with intent, right? So whatever you do it with intent, and you never know how far that ripple will go. All right, and then question of the day, we'll get to in our mobility. It is, what is the strangest thing that's in your fridge? What is the strangest thing that's in your fridge? Please don't tell me a human head. Dan? All right. Cat food. All right, guys, let's get warmed up. If you have a machine, we're going to go 2 minutes on the machine. If not, we're going to start with some nice, easy shuttle runs or some nice, easy treadmill work. Here we go, guys. Let's get this stopwatch going. No more 10-second countdown, though. I'm going to have to count you in. Make me do some work. All right, guys. Here we go. Starting in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 2 minutes, nice and easy, nice and easy. I just got to learn how to get out of the way of this clock and all this stuff. Beautiful. Just nice and easy, guys. We're going to ramp up the intensity as we get farther into this 2 minutes. Start out nice and easy. Bring it up a little bit as we get deeper in there. Elevate that heart rate a little bit. Get that blood pumping. Get that core temperature up. Let your body know we're going to do some stuff. Some pretty hard stuff. About 40 seconds in. There we go. I discovered the other night, I've been using the messages feature on my computer to send text messages to people about the workouts. And of course, if you have an Android, you Android people, Dan, then you don't get my messages sent from my computer. So just come to the dark side. Here we go. About 50 seconds left. 5-0 left on the clock. And then we'll get into a warm-up where you require one single dumbbell on the lighter side if you've got it. .30 seconds left. We want to think about long, powerful strokes on that rower. "15 seconds to go here, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's come on off. Nice job, guys. All right, we are going to get into the rest of our warm-up. We're going to start with 30 seconds of wall squats. If you have access to a wall, you want to get in front of that wall, something that's going to keep your chest nice and upright. If you do not, let's just get our hands up over our heads. Anything that's going to force you to stay more upright in your squat. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. We're going 30 seconds of wall squats. No, face the wall, Charlie. Face the wall. Face the wall and do squats. Air squats facing the wall. There you go. Good. Hands up over your head. Hands up in your head. It's a stick up, stick up. There we go. That's better. There you go, Jazz. Someone's been working on his squats. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's grab a dumbbell, guys. Grab yourself a single dumbbell. We're gonna go 30 seconds of single dumbbell goblet squats. So grab that dumbbell, hold it at your chest, and let's go 30 seconds of goblet squats. Starting now, guys. Here we go. Again, working on keeping that chest up. Thrusters require us to have a nice upright torso. Otherwise, we're gonna be leaning forward and hinging a lot. We don't want that. 10 seconds to go here, guys, and we're gonna get into our down dog position. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 10 seconds to transition to that down dog position. So let's get hands on the floor. Push our hips up nice and high. 3, 2, 1, down dog. See if you can get the heels to the ground, guys. Head through the shoulders. Big deep breaths. Try to push yourself a little bit deeper into that. You want to shift side to side to focus more of that stretch on one side or the other. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab our dumbbell, guys. We're going single dumbbell deadlifts. Think about in between your feet and both heads of the dumbbell touching the ground. 3, 2, 1. Let's start with 15 seconds on one side. Beautiful. Chest up. Keep that nice lumbar curve. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch to the other side. 15 seconds on the other side now. All right, and the next one we're gonna go to, guys, is we're gonna get to shoulder taps. So let's get into our push-up plank position. And we're gonna hit shoulder taps. Try not to twist that torso. Stay in control. Lean forward on your toes. Nice and controlled. There you go. Beautiful. Stay under control, guys. If you apply a little more pressure to your hands by leaning forward a little bit, increase that difficulty. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Next, we're going to dumbbell strict press, 15 seconds per side. So grab your dumbbell. If it's too heavy to strict press, we can go push press. 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Strict press, bicep by ear on that finish. Again, let's try not to rotate too much. Keep that core nice and engaged. There we go. Let's switch sides. 15 seconds on that other side. Same thing, bicep by ear, fully extended arm. When you finish, squeeze your bum, pull that rib cage down. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, guys. Let's grab dumbbell or PVC or barbell. We're gonna go through a little barbell warm up. Start with that barbell up on your back. And we're gonna go to 5 good mornings. So slight bend in your knees, hinging at the waist. There we go. Once you get your 5 good mornings, let's go to back squats. Shift those feet out a little bit wider. You go to 5 back squats. Good depth in those squats, driving the knees out. And then we're gonna move into 5 elbow rotations per side. I don't know about you guys, but after yesterday's workout, my shoulders are sore. Whew. The overhead in yesterday's workout was the killer. There was a lot of it. Then we're gonna bring it to our front rack, guys. Elbows slightly in front of the bar. 5 strict press and reach. There you go, a little bit extra reach at the top. Then I'm gonna move it in front for 5 Romanian deadlifts. Keeping the knees back, bar tight to your body. Just go as low as your hamstring mobility lets you. Don't lose that lumbar curve. Keep that chest up. And then we're gonna move it to our front rack. I'm gonna go 5 front squats. Beautiful. All right, guys, great job. Let's get a little transition here. We're gonna move into some mobility. We are going to start with a pigeon pose. So what I want you to do is unmute yourself so we can talk, and let's go and fold our right leg under. And we're going to start with a minute per side pigeon pose with a lat reach. So you're gonna take that same side arm, or sorry, the opposite side arm, reach. And we're gonna hang out here in this pigeon with lat stretch. You wanna feel that stretch on the outside of your hip. Danny, what's the weirdest thing in your fridge?
I opened my fridge when I saw the question and I tried to figure out. There's really nothing boring or weird in our fridge. There's some old stuff in there though.
Yeah, I know. You got to kind of keep, I've been trying to reorganize our fridge to have a first in, first out kind of thing. It's tough. Stuff gets buried in the back there and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm trying
I didn't know
that first in, first out. Nobody seems to be getting it.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm almost to the point where I'm going to start labeling like the shelves in the fridge where stuff goes. I reorganized it last night so that like we have berries in our house a lot, and if they get at the back of the fridge, they're done, right? So they somewhere where they're at eye level. All right, Silky and Jazz, what's the weirdest thing you have in your fridge?
My little son, he's an innovator. So once I found a little bowl with some rocks, water, and little pieces of paper in it. It was sitting in freezer. I'm like, what is this? And he's like, Mom, I'm making something. Don't throw that out. It was the strangest thing ever I've seen in my fridge. And he's like, I need that. Don't throw that out.
It's a potion. Switch that. A potion. Oh, all right. He's making a potion. Let's switch sides here, guys. Charlie, what's the weirdest thing you've got in your fridge?
Apple cider vinegar. It's not that weird though.
Apple cider vinegar. I just had a shot of that this morning, so not so weird, but still.
Sauerkraut that nobody eats.
Right. Yeah, actually, you know, I thought about this and I didn't think there's anything weird, but once in a while, Grace will buy this weird English stuff, like I don't know, like I think they call it like onion jam or something like that, you know, like a
chutney kind of.
Sort of, yeah, but not quite. It's a little bit different. They always have weird names for it. But anyways, so something like that will pop up in there once in a while. And we have had Marmite. Yeah, we have had a Marmite before too, which is I'm not a Marmite fan. Marmite's pretty gross. All right, let's get to this next stretch, guys.
I have Vegemite.
It's like, yeah, that kind of stuff. Vegemite's weird, Dan. So that qualifies as weird.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I have it.
All right, let's get that dumbbell. We're gonna put it in between our legs, get our legs spread wide there, guys. We're gonna do that dumbbell assisted straddle stretch. Vegemite and like Marmite are like these spreads that have a really yeasty flavor. It's basically, I think it's like brewer's yeast in a paste, and it's really pretty gross.
Our friends from South
Yeah,
Africa,
and she would,
they think peanut butter is disgusting. Like we tell our friends from South Africa that we like peanut butter. They think we're absolutely insane, but they really enjoy Vegemite.
yeah, and it's gross. And for a while, Grace was like sneaking it into things like spaghetti sauce, and I had no idea why. Like, you know, why are you putting Vegemite or sorry, Marmite into the spaghetti sauce? I'm like, I can taste this. This is gross. Stop it. And peanut butter is delicious.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Absolutely delicious. You know what's strange is we always have natural peanut butter at our house, right? Like none of the whatever this Jif or Kraft or whatever that has sugar in it. And they have that one that's like sea salt flavored, and I think it's delicious. And then the kids though, they're like, oh, this tastes like sugar peanut butter. I hate it. And I'm like, you guys are crazy, but they won't eat the sea salt peanut butter. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't understand.
Bunch of ingrates. For Kraft?
I love it.
Oh man, silent. Yeah, you got to get to that. They've got the Kraft one, and they got the different flavors now, the natural stuff, like the sea salt one, and like the, I think the dark roasted one or whatever it's called, and they're great. All right, guys, come on up out of there. Let's start prepping up some movements. Yeah, I'd like to know why they actually invented Marmite or Vegemite to start. It must have been some nutritional deficiency they were trying to address. Danny, the more I get into that breathing book, man, the better it gets. It's pretty crazy.
You know, I actually have that audiobook because I think I told you about that almost a year ago because Rogan had that guy on his show. So I have that audiobook, but I got about 2 chapters in.
It's good, man. And like one of the reasons that we have all these breathing problems now is like in our modern society has to do with because all our food is soft now. It's all like cooked and soft, and we don't chew. We used to chew for hours and hours on end every day, and everyone had straight teeth and no one had breathing problems. But now we have like pastes and stuff like that.
Yeah, have you ever seen an old ancient skeleton or a skull with crooked teeth? It didn't exist.
No,
we eat mush for food now.
Exactly, and I almost feel like I didn't want to give my kids gum before, but now I'm like, man, I want to give them gum. I give them gum all the time. Chew all you want, kids. Keep chewing. All right, let's get into our movements, guys. We're gonna start with our machine or row, and we're not gonna spend very much time on it. Silky and Jazz and Charlie are going to be running. So what I want to talk about for the row guys is they're talking about standing up. So taking a little bit of weight off your seat and transferring it to your feet so that you put more pressure on the foot plates and get more drive, produce more power, right? More power means more calories, faster calories. For the run, for Charlie, you're gonna be doing shuttle runs. When you get to that line, I want you to plant and lean the other way. Alternate feet that do the planting. You don't want to always be planting on the same leg.
Okay.
Right? Plant and turn, lean the other way. Silky and Jazz, let's think about using those arms, right? When I get tired and I'm running, I want to pump my arms a little bit better. It keeps my pace going. So we're going to go 30 seconds of an easy machine or an easy run. 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Beautiful. There you go, guys. Just about 10 seconds left. Just getting a nice little taste of what we're going to do in the workout. Plant that foot and turn, plant and turn. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, guys. All right, let's move on to our dumbbell snatches. The dumbbell snatches, guys, we have a pretty decent volume in that first round, and we want to be able to rip off big sets here. So a couple different strategies. We're going to talk about where we switch our hands. So a slower and more balanced way to do it is to switch at your shoulder, right? Bring it to your shoulder a little bit slower, but you're going to stay balanced, more accurate where that dumbbell comes down. So you can keep that dumbbell in between your feet or behind your big toe, right? Switching at your shoulder. Or the faster way is to switch in the air, kind of let it drop. Gravity pulls it down, but it's easier to get off balance and get pulled out front or into a bad position. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 6 dumbbell snatches where we switch at our shoulder, and then 6 where we switch in the air, and see what you prefer. The shoulder is a little bit slower, more controlled. You can probably rip off bigger sets. The other one is definitely faster. Okay, so let's go 6 switching at the shoulder, and then we're going to go 6 switching in the air. Whenever you're ready, guys. 3, 2, 1, and go. So bring it to your shoulder, almost like you're doing a press. There you go. That's it, Danny. There you go. And then 6, switching in the air. Let it drop and grab it. There we go. So the good thing about this, guys, is that having both these in your tool belt will be awesome because you can use them for different situations. Big volume, maybe you want to slow it down. Shorter sets, faster sets, maybe you want to go after it with that switch in the air. Even if as you go through these different rounds, maybe you change it. Maybe the first one you're going to switch in the shoulder so you can do bigger sets, and then as you get to the second and third round, maybe you switch in the air because you want to go a little faster, smaller sets. All right, let's move to our thrusters, the thruster. So just to double back on that snatch, guys, we want to do the snatches in no more than 2 sets. Think about doing more than half in your first set. So instead of going 12-12, think about something like 18 and 6 or 16 and 8. Get a little bit farther than halfway. And if you're farther than halfway, just keep going. See where you get to. All right, let's get to our thruster. If you're using a barbell, guys, or you're using a dumbbell, we're going to talk about our elbows pointing towards the front of the room. And what that will do is bring that bar back to a good front rack position, right? And not let it get away from our body. And then we want to talk about letting the bar or dumbbell hit our shoulders before we descend into that squat. Bringing elbows forward, let the barbell hit your shoulders, descend. So you want to let that barbell push you down. Okay, so what we're going to start with is let's get our barbell or dumbbell up on our shoulders. We're going to start with 5 push presses. Dip, drive, press. We did lots of these yesterday. So 5, dip, drive, and press. Focus on elbows hinging. There you go. Good, elbows slightly in front of the bar. And then we're going to go into 5 front squats. Elbows up nice and high. Nice and high. 5 front squats. And then we're going to finish with 5 thrusters. You can pause a little at the top if you want. Let that barbell hit your front rack. Beautiful.
Single or double arms? Thrusters.
Depending on the, if you've got a heavier dumbbell, then let's say doing single dumbbell goblet thrusters. But if you got a lighter one, yeah, do doubles for you.
2 12s.
Perfect. Double it is.
Am I doing it right?
Yep, you're doing it perfectly. All right, guys. Let's get ready to rock. Okay, guys. So those are the 3 movements that they're not going to change. Just the reps are going to change. So let's talk about our practice round. Let's talk. Let's talk about our practice round, guys. So we're gonna go 6 calories on our machine, or we're gonna go 6 shuttle runs, or let's talk about a 50-meter run on the treadmill. We're gonna go 6 alternating dumbbell snatches and then 6 thrusters. Okay, so 6, 6, and 6. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Beautiful, guys. Let's make these transitions nice and clean. Get off that machine or get off your run right to your dumbbell snatches. You want that dumbbell to be behind your toes to start, nice and close to your body. Go to snatches first, Charlie. Dumbbell snatches. There you go. 6 alternating dumbbell snatches. Shoulders higher than hips here, guys. Keep that chest up. And then you're going to move into 6 thrusters. Really focus on controlling that breathing here, guys. Elbows up nice and high. There you go. Beautiful. Find your breathing pattern for all those movements. Super important here, guys. All right. Good job. Now, quick little bit of strategy here, guys. The row or the run, you're always going to be moving forward there. So slow it down a little bit so you can do bigger sets on your snatches and on your thrusters. Right? You don't want to get to snatches and thrusters and be gassed. So pick a slightly aggressive pace, but something you can sustain, and try to keep that pace the same across all 3 rounds. Any questions before we get started with 4th down? 4th down.
So is it your slowest round is your best, or?
No, you're counting the number of reps you do. They're each are 4-minute AMRAPs. So if you get through 24, or you get through your run, 24 snatches, 24 thrusters, you go back to your run, right? So each round is an AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible in each 4-minute interval with 4 minutes rest in between. Cool?
Oh, so the first one is the 30, 24, 24, and then go back to the 30, 24, 24, and then the next one is 20, 18, 18.
Yeah, so the first one is a 4-minute AMRAP. So you're gonna go 30 shuttle runs, 24 snatches, 24 thrusters. If you get done that round, you go back at the top and just keep trying to work through it again. We'll rest 4 minutes, and then we're gonna go 20 shuttle runs, 18 snatches, 18 thrusters, and keep working through that in the 4 minutes, rest 4 minutes, and the last one.
Gotcha.
So each one, there you go. All right, guys, let's get ready to rock and or roll with 4th down. Personal foul, number 24, roughing the passer. That penalty is declined. It is still 4th down. That was my ref voice. All right. So we're starting with the run or the machine. Here we go. I'll give you a 5-second countdown, guys. Starting with your machine, going into 24 snatches, 24 thrusters. Trying to get through close to a round here, round plus. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Beautiful, guys. Stay nice and paced, right? Under control. We're always moving forward on the row or the run. We want to save some juice for those bigger sets of snatches and thrusters. We want to hit those in 1 to 2 sets. Slow your cycle speed down in order to do bigger sets. 30 seconds in. Beautiful, guys. A full round for guys here, if you're doing the 24 cals, will be 72 reps. A full round for the ladies will be 66 reps. 1 minute in, guys. 3 to go. Focus on your breathing. Beautiful. Buck 15 in. Once you get to that dumbbell, let's get started right away. Rest on your shoulder if you need to. Nice job, Silky. There we go. Beautiful. Jump it on up. Get a nice smooth switch. There we go. Dumbbell snatches, Charlie. Dumbbell snatches. There we go. 2 minutes to go in this round, guys. 2 minutes to go in this round. Let's try to get through a full round. Big sets on our snatches, big sets on the thrusters. Knowing you've got 4 minutes of rest coming up on the other side. Equal work, equal rest here. Lots of time to rest and recuperate. There you go. Jump it up. Use those legs. Make sure you're in a good position when you start each time. Chest up, shoulder blades back and down. Here we go, guys. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this round. Try to breathe through those thrusters. Slow it down a little bit if you need to. Just under a minute now, just under a minute. Beautiful. If you get done the thrusters, we're going back to that run or that row. Every little rep's going to count here, guys. Like I said, 4 minutes of rest coming up. "30 seconds, guys, 30 seconds. There you go, 20 seconds to go in this round. Ten seconds. There you go, rip off a couple runs here. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job, guys. Great job. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a score from you guys. Let's get a score based on where you got. Full round for guys is 72 reps. Full round for the ladies is 60 reps. Charlie, what'd you get?
Full round.
All right, so we got 66 reps, sorry, 66. And Silky and Jazz, what'd you get?
So me and my mom, we both got 1 round.
All right, so we'll go 66. And Danny?
65.
65.
A little slow.
So you're about seven thrusters short of a full?
I was 7 short.
Yeah.
I tried to get faster again.
It's a pretty deadly combination there for sure. Lots of high heart rate movements there.
I gotta buy some 5-pound plates. I think that would be a game changer.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's tough when you got to make big jumps all the time. At home right now, I think I've got the smallest I've got is 15. So like, you know, you go from whatever, it's a big jump. Which is fine when you're doing heavier stuff like back squats and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I find the row calorie, they're 18 and 12. Is that right? They go
Yes.
down to...
Yeah, they go down by 6, right? So it goes down by 6. So everything's down by 6. So you got 18 row cals, 18 alternating dumbbell snatches, 18 thrusters, and we're looking to get more than a round this time. You know, you're looking to get back on the machine, maybe get off that machine on the second round. The reps stay somewhat close just in terms of decreasing per round, but getting more rounds. So we're going again at 8 on the clock, guys. So we got another minute and 45 before we get there. All right, guys, a minute 15 left and we're back. Hello. Hello, Chad. Good to see you. That is quite the beard. Yes, it is a full flowing red beard. Red beard. Chad, you'd like this. I was digging through some old pictures and I found a Christmas picture of you in an elf outfit pulling a sled from the old gym.
I still have those red Ugg boots.
Do you really? Oh man, yeah. So there's you in like a full elf outfit pulling a sled at the gym with like a hat on. I'll have to send it to you, Charlie. You'd like that.
I think I've seen it. I think it's on his Instagram. Maybe.
Put it up on the wall.
Nice.
All right, guys, just under 30 seconds. We're going again at 8. So we're doing 18 calories in the rower, 200 meters on the treadmill, or 20 shuttle runs for Charlie. And then we're going into 18 dumbbell snatches and 18 thrusters, guys. So the reps come down. We're expecting to get a little farther into the workout here. 10 seconds to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go, guys. It's about 20 seconds in. Stay smooth on that run or that row, guys. Smooth is fast here. We don't want to get too jacked up. Nice plant and turn on those shuttle runs. Lean the other direction. Get yourself started in the way you're going. Keep those row strokes nice and long and powerful. Slow that return. Beautiful, guys. Just over a minute in. Minute 15 in. Beautiful. There you go, Danny. Way to crank that rower. Let's get into those snatches. 18 alternating dumbbell snatches now, guys. Smaller volume. Beautiful. Everyone's looking smooth on those snatches. Nice switches. Great finish position with that bicep by your ear. Using those legs to drive it up. Punching that arm out to full extension. Good job, guys. You're all up for the challenge. I love it. Staying gritty, staying relentless. And then 18 thrusters when you're done those snatches. Breathe through them. See if we can get back onto that machine. Minute 45 left in this round. Then we get another 4-minute break coming up. So remember, we're going to move hard. We're going to move with some intent. We're going to push it. Flirting with that red line here. Knowing that we have a good chance to recover. Great depth on your squat there, Danny. Nice little rest at the top. Way to slow that cycle speed down. A minute 10 left in this round. A minute 10 left. There we go. Nice job, guys. Here we go, Danny. Let's rip through those cows. Let's try to get off that machine. See if we can do it. Go hard on this last one. Empty the tank a little bit. 4 minutes of rest coming up. 35 seconds left. We're up for it here. Wired to win. Here we go, guys. About 15 seconds left in this round. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Great job, guys. Great job. What'd you get, Charlie?
A full round plus another 20 shuttle run.
So we'll call that, I think a full round is 50 there. Let me just double check here. Full round is 50 and all the shuttle runs, we'll call that 18, we'll call that 64. What'd you get, Silky and Jazz?
So me and my mom, we both got 1 full round and 200-meter run.
So basically the same. Nice. So we'll give that a 64 for both. 64 and Danny.
Same as round 1, 65.
65. Beautiful. See, that's great. All these numbers are staying pretty consistent. Means that you guys have scaled it properly. That's the way it should be. Even in this last round with the fewest number of reps per round, we should still get around the same number of total reps, right? We're going down to 12, 12, and 12, or a 100-meter run or 10 shuttle runs, 12 alternating dumbbell snatches, 12 thrusters, but we still want to get up around that number there. So that's looking at about 2 rounds plus.
Definitely enjoy the smaller number, more rounds.
Yeah, me too. I don't like spending a lot of time on one movement. All right, guys, we're going again at 16 on the clock, so we got lots of time.
If they were really cruel, they'd make this a 4-minute on, 1-minute off workout. That'd be really cool.
It would change everything. It would change everything. Like, there's no, even in 4 minutes, you can never fully recover. So your heart rate's not going to come down. It's going to continue to climb. Like if you ever use one of those heart rate trackers and you look at these interval workouts, it looks like mountain peaks going up, right? So it's going up and up and up because you can never quite get your heart rate down back to normal. It just creeps up. But with 1 minute rest, you'd almost be like you're working continuously. That's just like the workout that's coming up or this week's workout for that winter frost competition, where it's 4 rounds, 1 minute per station of double dumbbell thrusters, lateral hops over the dumbbell, and then double dumbbell deadlifts, and then you get 1 minute rest. But there's 4 rounds, so you're going to work for 15 and rest for whatever 3. But it's kind of a boring workout for the last workout of a competition, to tell you the truth.
Well, I'm sure it's still going to be sweaty.
It'll be sweaty, but I think like the first workout should have been the last one, because that's the one where like if you want to do well, you have to really get into that. You really have to get into that hurt locker, that pain zone. If you want to do well, this last one you can kind of manage that a little bit better. All right, guys, we got 45 seconds before we're back on it for our last round, our final 4-minute interval. Here we go, 30 seconds to go here. $15 seconds, and we're back on it for round number 3, final round. Final answer. Here we go, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. 12 cows on the rower. We're looking at a 100-meter run or 10 shuttle runs, moving into 12 alternating dumbbell snatches and 12 thrusters. We want to get 2+ rounds in this one. There we go, guys. Just about 30 seconds in. Looking to get off that row or run in about 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds. There we go, guys. Minute 15 in. You guys are cruising through this. Cruising through this. Like I said, looking to get 2+ rounds here. Match the number of reps we got from the first couple rounds. Total reps in this one is 36 for the guys, 33 for the ladies. Beautiful. Breathe through it. We can get a little aggressive on this round, knowing that we've got all the rest we want coming up. 2 minutes in, guys. 2 minutes in, 2 to go. 2 minutes in, 2 to go. There we go, guys. Beautiful. A minute 30 to go. Minute 30 to go. Stay under control, but let's push the pace a little bit here. Here we go. Coming up on the last minute. Coming up on that last minute. One minute to go here, guys. 1 minute to go. Let's make some good transitions between movements. These transition times will matter, especially when we got more of them. "45 seconds. Beautiful. Way to use those hips. Open those hips quickly. Squeeze your butt. Drive that dumbbell up over your head. About 30 seconds. Let's get them all here. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Elbows up. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. Three, two, one, and time. Time. Great job, guys. Way to push it there. Good work. Great work. Nice. Let's get some scores here. There you go. I'm clapping for you, everyone. See that? Is this how the workout made you feel?
Yes.
All right. Let's get some scores. Charlie, what'd you get?
2 rounds plus 10 shuttle.
2 rounds plus 10 shuttle runs. So we're looking at 33.66. Plus we'll call that 66, 75. 75. Great job. Sophie and Jazz, what'd you get?
Me and my mom got 2 rounds plus 100-meter run.
2 plus 100-meter run. So about the same, 75 each. Great job.
Thank you.
And Danny.
I was 5 rounds short of 2, so I got 67 reps.
Right, you're super consistent, Mr. Consistent there though. 65, 65, 67. That's the way we want it there. I don't know how to get these emojis off now. All right. Great job, guys. Good work. I'm glad that you were able to get through this one with my guinea pigging of all this stuff here.
I love
Good
it.
day, guys.
Yeah, have a great day, guys.
What were you saying, Danny?
Good day, guys.
Oh, I just love your new setup. It's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot more that we can do with it too. It's just a matter of getting familiar with it and potentially paying for the full version.
See, I don't know why I do. I like seeing the whole group. I don't just watch you. So this setup allows me to do the gallery view and still have a clock and you and everybody, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and plus I can do stuff like that. Like, I mean, that how cool is that?
Everybody loves a boo emoji.
Yeah, steaming pile of poo. All right, great job, Danny. We'll
Talk to you
see you later. All right, bye.